below the Bond Pass junction with the TYT PCT on the south side of Dorothy Lake Pass. We've got a pretty steep drop here through meadow and forest until we get down to Gracie Meadow. This is the first creek, about 3/8 of a mile south of Bond Pass and the TYT junction. You know, it dries out early. It was dry in July, but it's August, and sucker is empty. So, you know, the last mile up to Bond Pass is fairly dry late in the season. About a mile down south from Bond Pass, the junction with the PCT, TYT below Dorothy Lake Pass, Dorothy Lake, we come to this first bit of Falls Creek, but it's not, has no water in it, but we can hear an active branch coming down. We're up in the headwaters, so as you come down on the south side of Dorothy Lake Pass, you aren't going to get a whole lot of water until about a mile down. You can hear it over there. We're going to come to the first campsites down here a little bit further south. We came upon this little illegal flat. It's right next to the creek, so it's not a good campsite, but we can see somebody desperate, probably for the last water or the first water they came upon, made camp here. So don't let desperation select your campsites, okay? Think about it and plan your days. So that, yeah, right around the corner here, just a little ways down, there's a couple of legal campsites at the first or last water here at the top of Jackman Canyon. So yeah, no big deal. Here we're coming up to a nice campsite on the Sandy Wash up here. Real pretty. Well, we ain't on the steep section on the way south of Bond Pass down to here, and we ain't yet in the meadow yet. So, but we got water access now, so we can throw down some campsites, you know, for those of us so inclined. And we can see we're coming down to open meadow, and we can hear the river, Falls Creek down there. So we're probably going to hit a nice section of Gracie Meadow pretty quick since it's flattening. We got a lodgepole forest, good water, Falls Creek. So if you're getting up here, if you're hiking up Jackman Canyon, look at this, ain't this beautiful? So about a mile, 3/4 of a mile to the south of the Bond Pass turnoff, you're going to run out of water and start a yet steeper climb. So take advantage of your last watering section before you get up to Bond Pass. This is just Falls Creek here, going down Jackman Canyon, is splendid. So don't miss it if you can get the chance to get out here. Grace Meadow, Jackman Canyon, south on the PCT, Tahoe to Yosemite, Tahoe to Whitney Trail. Well, we're finally getting into some open meadow here. You know, there's a big meadow, Gracie Meadows here, but it's punctuated and interleaved with great arches, great arcs of forest, lodgepoles, baby, marching in everywhere. So, though we have a nice meadow, you can see the lodgepole penetration is considerable, and the lodgepole forest has eaten huge sections of Gracie Meadow. And then the lodgepoles go down in avalanches and blights, and then they regrow. It's just amazing. But ultimately, slowly, they seem to be terminating and restricting, diminishing the size of the meadow every year. So, such as it is. We're moving into an open spot of the meadow, which we could have seen, we could see from coming over Bond Pass, coming down the hill. And if I remember correctly, there's an island out there, an island in the middle of the meadow, where I've camped before. So yeah, there's like islands in the meadows, islands of trees. And there's nice camp spots there, or you can make one, because that's the way it is here.